Welcome to Ishira's world. I'm your life coach, Ishira's world. Welcome to Ishira's world. I'm your life coach. Hi everyone, my name is Ishira, and welcome to my world. Car edition, car edition, car edition. Today, my name is Ishra. Welcome to my world. And today's circle of love will be the revolution will not be televised. The revolution will not be televised. I believe that everybody believes that there's a revolution. That's fine. But what I'm here to be in your face about as a life coach is to let you know that the revolution, in my perspective, is going to come on a mental playing field more so than a physical playing field. A lot of people believe, and I agree with them, that people are going to be revolting and getting mad and getting destructive and getting into groups and coming together and being upset and outraged of the lies that are perpetrated on multiple levels on this world. But the revolution, in my perspective, will be done mentally. If you were considered a loner, different, black sheep in your family, you're most likely a part of the mental revolution that I'm speaking about. And because my right nipple is itching, then I believe my body is agreeing to the revolution being a mental thing more so than a physical thing. Now, we have two types of people. We have the school taught and we have the hard knock, live life experience type people. And both are specific forms of learning and execution. School is more like on books and business is more life on life experience. I'm learning to balance both simultaneously. And I feel now at retirement that I achieved what I wanted in life, which was to keep an internal balance in school without flipping the fuck out and wanting to kill somebody. But keep in mind, real quick before we move on, for all the school students out there, if you're in school, because I used to, I'm in school now. I'm about to wind that down and cut it off for a little while, only because life is forcing me to. But I might see school again, maybe, maybe not, whatever. We'll see. I live in the now. I'm so focused on now, I don't really think too tough about what's going on in the future. I do think about it, but not too tough. When it comes to homework, you guys, try to do as much as the homework as possible. When it comes to test, try your best to review or study as possible. Review is like 5 to 15 minutes reviewing your homework or reviewing what the teacher said or doing homework and reading and things of that nature. Or at least try to review right before you walk into the classroom, real quick. If not, then do the test and know whatever you get is what you got and don't beat yourself up about it. Okay, if you don't study, don't beat yourself up about it because all you're doing is slowing yourself down. And business is more of the moving around, and I feel this is where my expertise lavishes on all levels. So if I guess I should name this video "Who is Ishira?" But physically dealing with people, making moves, exchanging, to me is I'm more accurate at it. I'm better at it than studying because studying to me is kind of boring. The college program, in my opinion, tends to fill the students with anxiety with grades and times, and I get it, but I learned to disattach myself from the grade and just do what I can at that moment and do my best and don't beat myself up about whatever grade I've received at the end of it all, just as long as I try. And I adapt that same belief into my son. I don't put too much stress on my son about school too tough. Because I feel like I grew up with an anxiety and I don't want to give him that same anxiety, you know? So I don't stress too much about school because kids can really overthink things, and a little a little judgment, like knocks down walls, like knocks down character, spirits, talent, that raw traditional tribal instinct, intuition of ourselves as more people. Um, but I've mastered the reaction of dealing in a stress-free environment. So anyone who needs to be trained in that, and is willing to pay for my time, regular rate is like $45 an hour, including transportation and things of that nature, and special circumstances. And special circumstances means like you bugging the hell out and me trying to calm you down, and you maybe swinging or something and you hit me, and you just want to make sure that everything is covered on all aspects when it comes to prospective clients. Yeah, I work with all types of emotional people, and I enjoy my work. I really do. I mean, I don't meet too many people, but the goddess doesn't give me anything that I can't handle. So far, so good. Life has been good, and I've been growing as a life coach artist, and I enjoy my work. I don't get paid much, but I enjoy my work. I enjoy my work completely. So to me, the people must know that the revolution will not be televised. It's going to be not a physical thing, rah, 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 but more of a mental thing. And I feel I have to tell you, there are special types of people being bred and created right now as we speak. Right now as we speak, 10:03 a.m., October 27, 2015. I don't believe it's almost 2016. And I myself, as a life coach who's constantly elevating her mind and getting better with time, more so than making mistakes over and over again, redundantly getting into the same habits over and over, like my clients, I've learned to share with them how to just sustain a moment of just peace, like a moment of peace. Like, if I were to ever meet like Jocelyn from Love and Hip Hop, like seriously, I would give her a free session. Like seriously, even though I know like I'm expensive, check my info bar on how much for life coach consultation, but I'm expensive because I feel that I can play a part in how much money someone is receiving. Like seriously, like you feel better, you make more money. Like if I continue to keep my clients feeling good, they then act good where they attract good and where they get good. And and that's a beautiful thing in life, because life, I believe, is about grasping at all your desires and grabbing them as much as you can. But any reality show, housewives, whatever, I would be a great intermediary to keep the actors cheat enough to deal with each and every reality scene you guys throw at them. So people like, okay, that you may be a possible revolutionary mental warrior if you're considered slow mind, left minded, you're considered a loner, you're considered different, you're considered like maybe the black sheep of the family, like in TMI, too much information. In my family, like seriously, to keep it honest with you, in my family, I think basically my mom thinks I'm insane. My mom thinks I'm insane. My family thinks I'm a little off. My psychiatrist thinks I'm bipolar. No, my psychologist thinks I'm bipolar. My psychiatrist thinks I need meds. And my ex thinks I'm schizophrenic. Everybody has a perception on me. So know that people are going to have different perspectives on you, and don't let their perspective affect how you think and how you move and how you do things. That's very important, you guys. And as a life coach, if I'm going to give you anything free, I'm going to give you that information. And a lot of people don't know it. Like a lot of people don't know that keeping your internal balance allows you to live your life in as many levels as you choose fit to live on. Plain as day. But I myself, if you want to know, consider myself an extraterrestrial, truly. And I guess that's why other people can't comprehend me too much, because I'm different. And I always knew that I was different, but definitely a revolutionary soldier. I am. Definitely a revolutionary soldier. I am of the mind. And example of little troublemakers, little loners, little people who think different, love to draw, artists, entertainers, free thinkers, free spirits, prostitutes, lovers of sexuality, all levels. Um, they kind of grow up into people like the healers and the creators and the investors and the mystics and the magicians and the crystal healers and the readers and the astrologers who read space. Like, I'm not an astrologer. Like I have a friend named Oshun Osepmat, and she's an astrologer. You know, she reads the planets and stuff. I don't do all that. I'm more of an intuitive medium, to where my information and my feeling is all I need to help people come up. They also, there's a lot of also mental thinkers, like the inventors and the empaths, the people who feel. Like, I consider myself like partial empath, because I do feel, what is an empath? An empath is a person who feels a little bit stronger than most people, and they can't be around people too tough. It's kind of hard to quantify in paperwork, but they, when it comes to science, but it's kind of hard for the empath to be around people because they intake a lot of people's feelings and emotions. And I do that on occasion, and I exhibit it in my behavior, because I'm really not too much around people too tough. I'm a what they call retard, what I call special needs. Like, I'm special needs, just like my son, and we need particular environments to thrive. And I can't be around ruckus that I am right now, which is my neighbor cutting my tires, poking holes in my tires, and my landlord complaining to me for things he never complained to me about days ago. Sorry, ever since the so-called system moved in. A month ago, it wasn't a problem, but it's fine. You don't want me there, it's fine. So it's all good. Trying my best to find a place. It's hard out here, though. It's hard to find apartments in New York, but I do believe that I will. It's all good. Also, there's the medians and the Reiki masters and the teachers. And just in case, for people who think I'm like delusional, I just want to have it on record. Like, when I went to the tire shop, I asked the tire guy to, can he please can he please show me where the holes are? I just want to know where the holes are. And he marked the holes for me. And you can see 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. And the car was parked in the backyard. And I found the hole after the landlord called me and said, can you please move your car out the driveway? And I was like, what's the problem? And he's like, you don't want to talk to the neighbors, but you're blocking the driveway. I'm like, what is he talking about? I just saw the male neighbor. I never see the wife. I see more so the husband. And I just saw the husband, and he went to his car that was in front of the house. Then he went to the back. And when I saw him, I ducked back inside real quick, like, because I try not to interact or be around the neighbors. But yes, he was back there with my car. But it is what it is. I've moved on. I've changed my tire and another one. I'm good. I'm good. Life is beautiful. Like, they stay coming at me, and I feel like my ancestors are trying to push on me to teach me to practice more dark magic. And I'm one of those people, like I know dark magic, but I choose not to implement it. Like, I usually use dark magic like maybe once a year. Like, seriously, it's for me, it's not that serious. And as a metaphysical person, magic is a factor. You know this, whether it be in your what Catholic people call exorcism or possessions. It's the same thing, but under different titles. So these are my future revolutionary people. I feel that's going to change this world vibrationally. Like, I feel like mentally I play a part in changing the world. with my talents internally, vibrationally, and yes, through magic, to return what I feel will make a huge difference in this world. No matter how minute of whatever perspective you think I'm giving what I can. So internally, I feel I play a part in a lot of many future special kids play a part in this mental revolutionary mind frame. Like, the more you learn about, listen, I've dealt with all sorts of religion. I've dabbled in a lot of religion. I was raised Catholic, dabbled in Indian, went to Buddhist, tried 5%er, even lived life as a Muslim woman for a little while. Hijab and all that. Yes, hijab and all that. And still living my life and learning and becoming better. So you may be asking yourself, how do I know, Ishra, if I'm a revolutionary thinker? Well, you would maybe have a hard knock life. You were considered the black sheep of the family. Your grades is not too good when it comes to book-wise, or you need more help. You make less than you want. You're at a place where you don't want to be. You're not around the people that you want to be around. You're programmed to get money, spend money, get money, spend money, get money, spend money. You know what I mean? Live life. I want to give also a second message is that you're on that path if you're thinking different things like astrology, history, magic, ancestors, the unseen, the universe, finding out what they really mean when they say the Big Bang theory, energy, spirits. If you could talk to me about Jesus, I hope you could talk to me about the Big Bang, because they all coincide one and the same. If you're talking to me about the apostles, you need to make sure you're able to talk to me about the planets, because to me, that's how the Holy Bible is written. It's written in a magic book formula, cuts and pieces that you have to read and quantify together to come to a perception. Okay, I want to give a second message. We're winding down. I'm almost done, you guys. Actually, this is not really a super long video, and I'm really surprised because my videos go for like an hour. But the second message I want to give out today is never stop learning, you guys. As a metaphysical individual or as a revolutionary mental thinker, you always have to be on your P's and Q's, because the higher you get in your mind frame, the more levels you transcend, the more crazy negative stuff that's going to be thrown at you. Like, I'm still transcending levels outside of the drama that's going on around my house and stuff, and I haven't felt as good as I feel now, and I see great things coming from me and from my brand, and that's why I was asking for people to work with me, because I feel like I was at that point of trying to connect with people and trying to build, and I see great things for me. So look out on my videos to hear what's going on with me, if you're interested in knowing, or if you're interested in possibly hiring me for a set or a family, or for yourself, or me. I even work with overworked business men and women. I do help overworked or also committed family members, prospective businessmen, things of that nature. So, and business women and family favorites like grandma, grandpa, things of that nature. Also, volunteering is very important, you guys. By volunteering, you're utilizing your interaction skills to meeting prospective people that you wouldn't have met before. Traveling allows you to experience different environments, because from New York to New Jersey, it's a two different feel. Living in New York is different from living in New Jersey. So experiencing traveling is a great form of learning and growing and existing. Also, having as many businesses as you can really help with the systems of business management and running a business, you know. Also, see the cops that just passed by. Be careful with the 50, you guys. Like, seriously, they do not be upset at the police officers, you guys. And that's another thing I wanted to say real quick. Do not be upset at the police officers, because they train the police officers to shoot to kill. Subconsciously, though. They don't do it outright. They do it subconsciously. So the officers think they're helping their corporation, but all they're doing is trying to earn higher ranks within that system and get their benefits so they can retire at a certain age. You know what I mean? I decided a long time ago to never clock into nobody's clock, after getting fired for the umpteenth time for no reason. Like, people didn't like me mostly because I'm a happy person, and it's cool to have a happy person in the beginning of the time frame. But when you have happy all the time, some people get overloaded and desensitized from my interreactionary manners. Also, read as much as you can. You can't say that you're an adept. You can't say that you are a hermetic person. You can't say that you are a philosophical person. You can't say that you are an enlightened person, a conscious person, a third eye person, unless you continuously read. I don't care what you're reading, but you have to be reading something. Like, you have to be reading something, because within reading, you keep your mind sharp. You keep your mind sharp. And focus on, when it comes to reading, if I have to give you a tip, on things that you like. Like, read about stuff or look at pictures of stuff that you like, and don't oversensitize on sexuality, negative scenes like killing, and like, don't overdose. Like, me myself, I don't watch reality TV. That's why I'm a good median for reality TV. And when I do watch it, I watch it more like a scientist than like judging people, like how most people watch reality shows. When I watch a reality show, I'm learning how to build lives, and I mentally have a session with a particular person that I'm watching on the screen, or whoever's going through the maladaptive negative energy type behavior. So I like different things, and I've learned coming into myself as a high priestess that life is good. Yes, I'm different. Yes, I don't have too many friends. Yes, I'm completely honest. Yes, I do magic. Yes, I'm always happy. True, very much so. All right, before I go, let me give you a secret society knowledge. A secret society knowledge. Um, Remember, when you're making decisions and synchro destiny, that's like the magic um, of life lessons, and you allow that and your own life, your own self. Okay, let me rewind. I fucked it up. Let me rewind. The secret society knowledge. When you make a decision and the synchro destiny of life, your lesson, and your own self feeling reveals that decision, however you figure it out. But once that decision is revealed, know in a silent assurance that you're right. And don't let any outer being deter you in another direction. Don't let any outer beings deter you in other directions, whether it be moms, boyfriends, sisters, brothers, relationships, fuck partners, whatever. Fear, because fear can stop people from doing things. Once you make a decision on something and you know it's the right decision, and synchro destiny is showing you it's the right decision, getting your car punctured with 3 holes, and then being able to get the money, because you didn't have the money to begin with, to get the car taken care of. That's magic, to me. You know, I never have money, but I never want for money, like, because it comes to me when I need it. It's not a problem, and I believe I attract that. Like I say, I believe the work should for women, especially if you're if you're a meta woman, you're always focused on self and self enlightening, and you have to be one minded to do that at your best. especially if you're going the path that most family don't want you to go through, which is helping other people. Family don't want you to do it. Like my family don't want me to do this. They don't want me to help others in the arts of healing and tarot card reading and life consultation and herbal remedy dealing type individual. Like a lot of people fear magician, herbal doctor type people, and that's what basically I am. It depends just basically what word you use. So never deter from making any decision once you make it. Stay on truth, which is ancestral coverage. Stay on another truth, which is deity protection. Stay on another truth, which is consistent respect. Where do you think they get I tip my 40 to your memory. Take a drink and I start to thinking that I don't want to miss. Yeah. Tipping the 40, tipping the liquor. I pour out a little liquor. Tupac said. You know what I'm saying? Big up Tupac. Love and respect. You know? It's from pouring libations, which is a traditional practice and belief of the more people giving respect to your ancestors so they in turn watch over you in the spirit realm. It's not rocket science. It's not difficult. It's either you understand it or you don't. I understand Jesus. Why can't people understand magic? But anyway, that's either here or there. You guys, oh my God, this has been another wonderful episode of The Revolution Will Not Be Televised. I hope you learned from it. I hope I allowed and showed you different perspective of who they are, what they are, how they're going to come through, how they're going to affect the world, because basically they're going to affect the world through emotional change. And they're going to do that by getting as happy as possible and affecting change from wherever the fuck they're at. Perfect. You know what I mean? Because with life, I believe that there's a balance and there's good and there's bad. And once you have that balance of the yin and the yang, you're good. You're good. Anyway, guys, this has been another wonderful Circle of Love session with me, Ishra. I'll see you soon in my next video. Talk to you later, guys. This has been Ishra's World session.